All right. So today I'm going to show you the tips of what not to do during a kayak fishing tournament. These are the mistakes that I made on the last video that I posted. So just want to share it with you, and that way you can try to minimize those same mistakes. All right, so tip number one, always maintain control of the fish. Whenever you put them on your measuring device, you don't want them flopping off before you can get the picture. That way you just lost that fish. Kayak tournaments are usually catch, photograph, release. You want to make sure you maintain contact with that fish, unlike these videos.
Too short.
As you can see, I did not maintain control of the fish. They flopped off the board. That happened more than twice, but those are the two that I got on video. So make sure you maintain control of those fish. This is probably the third tournament that I've fished that this has happened to me. You would think I'd learned by now. Obviously I haven't. Hopefully this helps you from making that same mistake. Tip number two. Whenever you are fishing, you do not want to grab the fish and pull them into the kayak by the line. This is a good way that, one, the hook is going to pop out of the fish's mouth, or two, they are going to basically come unbuttoned during that brief moment of slack when you're trying to reach down to grab the line in order to put them in the boat. Didn't get it on film this time, however, you can see the videos of every single fish that I've done this to. As you can see, the entire day I was pulling them up by the line. Although this does work, you do lose fish doing this. I lost 2 good trout that day doing the same exact thing that I'm telling you not to do. What would work best is if you use a net. However, all I have is this freaking big net. This net does not work good in a kayak. You can see how big it is sitting here. So I need to get another net, and preferably one with a rubber net and not this nylon or whatever the crap it is, because that right there is a good way to spend 30 minutes, 45 minutes of your day trying to get hooks and lures out of this freaking net. Tip number 3, pre-fish like you do when you're regular fishing. All right, that's the same way you want to do it on tournament day. Majority of the time when I kayak fish, I take 2 fishing rods with me. However, on tournament day, I chose to take 4. Might not seem like a big deal. Hey, got pre-rigged 4 different rods. However, I'm not used to fishing with 4 rods on my kayak. So what happens? Check this video out. As you can see, I'm not prepared to fish with the rods the way that they're set up, which caused me to get tangled up. This is something that you want to do. Make sure that when you fish on tournament day, you're trying to be as minimal as possible. Bring the bare necessities that you need, and make sure your kayak is pretty much laid out the way that you usually fish. That way you know where everything's at. You don't run into issues like this that waste precious time of being able to catch fish that might put you on that leaderboard. All right, that's all the tips that I have for you. Hope you can utilize these tips. I know that I sure can utilize them. Hopefully I'll do it on the next kayak fishing tournament. If not, you'll see me making the same mistakes, but hopefully I utilize my own tips. If there's any other tips or tricks that you want to see from kayak fishing, fishing in general, how I find spots, stuff like that, drop it in the comments below. I'll be sure to make a video for you. I'm going to try to crank out a video every, at least once a week. Maybe sometimes I'll get more than once a week, but definitely I'm going to try to do once a week. No set days, anything like that right now, but plan to get there soon. But if you want to know anything else, drop it in the comments. See you on the next video.